Hello my friends, I'm back with another LEGO video. It's LEGO Star Wars again. This time it is the Mos Eisley Cantina. Here's Lady. What do you have to say, Lady? Nothing.
What?
It's set 75290, 3,187 pieces. This is part of the Master Builder series, because this is they've actually released a number of different Mos Eisley Cantina sets, but I believe this is the biggest one. It's kind of intense. So here it is, finished over here. It's going to be a little work to show it all to you because there's so much of it. There's these extra outbuildings here that you can attach and detach. You'll see these little claws here. They connect right on there. And this other building is also connected by a very similar process. There's little claws and poles, and this one also opens up. Let's see if I can do that with one hand. There we go. And this opens up, and they all open up and flip, and this one's got a doorway here. Uh-oh, my son is breaking things. Where do we begin? I don't even know where to start talking about all this stuff. So well, let's look at these outbuildings first, since I've got this one on my hand here. I think this one is meant to be like a little shop. You see this little awning on top here, and this little window here into into the opening, and then there's like some stuff outside that I think is supposed to be like on sale or something. There's a little window, and on the other side is the door. And like I showed you before, it does open it up, and we can get a better look at what's inside. You see there's a little mug there. There's a little container with a wrench and a seat and some binoculars up there. And then there's over here, there's a broom hanging on the wall and a gun hanging on the other wall. And then back here we've got this stuff. There's a lot of little details, a lot of little pieces, like in little containers and boxes and crates and stuff. Yeah, another one of the outbuildings here. Oh, also I should mention that the set comes with many minifigures. This is just one of them, and the manual is cool because it not only does it have some background around designing the set. It also has a lot of information from the Star Wars, like, I don't know if they're from like novels or websites or whatever, but they give you all kinds of information about these characters, their names, their backgrounds, like what species they are, all kinds of stuff. So that's interesting. A lot of
Just like this
information.
set.
Like that set? This
Yes.
is my son Xavier.
The haunted house set.
The haunted house set. Okay. But here's another outbuilding. Again, a lot of little details on here that are cool, like this weird little like machinery on the outside, and this little box, and this cool stuff on the rooftop. I really like this stuff. It has a really cool look to it. Very reminiscent of the sort of stuff you'd see in the Star Wars universe. A lot of little gewgaws and stuff like that. So there's like a saw hanging here and like a pot. I think maybe this is supposed to be like a stovetop or something. There's a little tool in there. There's a bag, a shovel on the wall, binoculars, and then on back inside here, which is this one doesn't really open up very much. Now the roof does pop right off, which is nice because it's got all these smooth tiles. It only connects in like one place. But there is a little area inside here that you can't really get at, and it's hard to show it off. But there's another little bag in there with some jewels and stuff. It's actually kind of weird that they don't let you get in. Oh, here we go. That's why. I was gonna say that's not like Lego to not let you get into a space. So yeah, that roof pops off as well, and there's a little barrel and a crate and the pry bar and another bag. They also give you these little gems, blue gems here. I don't know what they're supposed to be exactly, but some kind of valuable. So we'll just pop that roof back on there. And let's take a look at the cantina proper. Outside you have these, again, extra little sort of structures. I think these are meant to be water evaporators, like the water evaporators on Luke's farm. There's one here and another one on the other corner over here. It looks a little different. And let's see. So let's flip it around so you can get a look at the front door. So this is very cool. They have like a little pen or like watering hole for the animals, and it does in fact come with this guy, a dewback with a sand trooper riding it, and he's got this the reins connected, and his mouth, his jaw does open and close. I swear. I can't do it with one hand. But you want to open his mouth for me there, buddy?
There we go.
Cool. There we go. Yeah, he's got that bottom jaw with like the teeth on it and stuff. And the sand trooper and the saddle here. This is pretty cool. The sand trooper is a nice minifig. I'm gonna take him off here so you can take a look at him. He's got like a little dirt on his thing, and he's got a little capelet and this backpack. Buddy, can I show? Yeah, thank you. This kind of backpack with all this little equipment on it, and he's got this big goad to work with the dewback. But he also has, there's spots on the saddle to attach things. He has his pistol on that side, and on this side you can put his macro binoculars, and you can of course get the goad out of his hand and give him that stuff instead. And also this saddle comes right off. Well, you can also break it if you're not careful, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't really come right off. It's a little tricky to get it off, but if you do get it off, there we go, I got it. You can replace it with this. So the dewback can
That's what that was.
not have a saddle instead. And let's see, what else do we have? We have this cool speeder that the cockpit opens up, and you can put a little guy in there, a little controller, and also you can put another guy in the back standing up. So that's pretty cool. This one you do see in the movie. I think it like rolls by at one point. And Xavier's gonna put the guy back there. There he is. Let's see, what else do we have? We also have this thing, which I believe also does appear in the movie in the background somewhere. Oh, and that's my dog barking. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, so, right, this little pod is also included. So this is pretty neat. It's just kind of a little, I think it's supposed to like float around. There's a seat in there with a control panel. And they actually, in the book, they put Greedo in this thing. But let's see what else we have. All right, so this little pen for the animals here. And this is the other water evaporator out front. There we go. There's the dewback having a little snack. And we also get a Jawa. And this guy, Grindan, this is the Imperial spy who gives them up to the Empire as they're trying to escape Mos Eisley. And that's why the Millennium Falcon, they get attacked by the troopers. So here's finally the front door of the cantina. And there's also these like window type things that are blocked up. But you also notice there's a lot of like little patches of different colors in the building on the roofs and the walls, which is kind of neat. It gives it that kind of like extra detail and that extra
This
feeling.
cantina has been through a lot of things.
Yes.
A lot of things.
Yes. There's like almost like it's made of different materials, or like some of it is more weathered than other places. And you'll see this big open roof area, so you can look down inside. Yeah, that whole thing pops off, so you can get a better look inside. So let's see. Oh, and the door opens like this, of course. And the whole thing actually opens up as well, if I can remember how to do that. Oh, and all these little parts have these roofs that pop right off, as my son is demonstrating. Let me see. I feel like there's a way. I know there's a way to swing this open. I don't remember exactly where it is, and I don't want to like wreck it trying to pull it apart. Is it right over here? Oh, I think I see a hole here. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can figure this out. There we go. I'm a college graduate. Anyway, the whole thing swings open here, so you can get a better work in here and really play around with everything. There's the bartender. I believe his name is Woo-Her. And here's the bar, and it's got this cool like shiny metal stuff and these different little glasses and containers and jars. And back here, I guess there's like a cash register even. And some more bottles and like a gun. And it's got these little drawers. For some reason, they have you put a bone in the drawer. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. If
Yes,
that's the currency. I don't know what this is. Got an extra piece here. Let's see where that goes. But and over here we have Ponda Boba and Dr. Evazin. These are the two guys that kind of attack Luke at the bar, and then one of them gets their arm chopped off by Obi-Wan. And there's all these different little booths back here, which are really cool. And here we are, our heroes coming in the door. We've got Obi-Wan and Luke. Luke even comes with his lightsaber, although he didn't really use it in the first movie, but he's got it. There's Hammerhead and this little guy back here, this little bat guy. He's fun. And then at the front door here, if we can get a look at it. Oh, you're right. The bat guy is a girl. I forgot. Thank you, Xavier. There's a little sort of area here where you first come in, and the Droid Detector is in there. It's hard to get a look at it.
Aha, I found it.
It's on the wall back there.
Right there.
Let's see if we can get in there.
Right there.
There's the guy, the Droid Detector on the wall that goes off when the droids come in, and Woo-Her throws them out. There they are, though.
That's him pointing.
We have
That's him pointing at the droids.
Oh, I see. We have C-3PO and R2 that also comes with them. And another cool feature is, so back over here, it comes with 3 of the Biff band members, Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes, my favorite Star Wars band. And there's a little like area here for them to stand, and in here we've got Chewie. We'll move him out of the way, and here's Han and Greedo in their booth. Now there's a cool action feature here. I think Xavier is going to demonstrate. There's little switches on the other side of the wall, and if you flick them, wah!
There we go.
This little thing pops up in the seat and knocks the guy out of the seat. So you can decide who gets shot when. So there we go. That's pretty cool. It's not like dramatic or anything, but it's pretty cool. Oh, here's this like devil-looking guy who I think you'll remember from the cantina.
Devil's on.
And then another corner booth back here. There's
no one in it.
A lot of nice seating and dramatic lighting in the cantina. Let's see. Oh, they also mention in the manual, which I think is kind of funny, that no like comic book or movie or anything ever showed the back room of the cantina. So the Lego designers were given free reign to decide what that would look like. So this is it. I don't know if you can. It's hard to really look at it here. I think there's a back door as well. So you can go in there, but there's not a lot back here. There's just like what looks like maybe a drink machine and a broom and a little crate with some stuff in it. There goes my dog again. But there you go. It's a really big set. Lots of details. Lots of fun little things. A lot of minifigures to play with. Just a lot of fun little things, and a lot of ways you can open things up and move things around and adjust things. So there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with this set. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's everything. The Mos Eisley Cantina. Just wanted to give you a better look at all the minifigures that this thing comes with. It's kind of wild. There's good Chewbacca with his bowcaster that fires studs. That guy. Yeah, a lot of detailed printing on these guys. And there's just a lot of them. I love that the Hammerhead guy has a little scarf. It's printed on his torso there. Good old R2. Couple of sand troopers. Little bat guy. Girl. Grindan is an interesting guy. He's just got a plain black minifigure head, and this nose and eyes is actually a little ring that the head goes down on top of, and then the hood goes on top of both. And then he's got the cape, of course. Good old Greedo. There's Han. Now I love that the each of the Bith musicians has a different little instrument that you get to assemble. They all appear to be wind instruments. And let's see if we can get a bit of a better look at the cantina too. I've tried to open everything up, and I'm gonna put a flashlight in here. Get a little bit better light on everything. Anyway, one of these days I'm going to figure out lighting for these videos, but you get at least a little better idea of what's going on in here, I hope. Yep. Alright, there you go, Mos Eisley Cantina. One more thing I wanted to mention, working on this, it was actually really great to use this little table thing that I have. This is actually meant to be for, I think, jigsaw puzzles. It's basically just a big slab of wood, but it has these like raised edges along two sides to keep pieces from falling off. But then along the other two sides, it doesn't have any edge, so you can push the pieces off when you want to. And it also has these built-in drawers, which are really great, because whenever I was done a bag, I was able to just put all the extra pieces in here, and then if later on I couldn't find something, I could just pull the drawer open and be like, oh, okay, there's another one from an earlier bag, I can just use that one. So yeah, I'm not this is not an ad, but I just thought this was really a great way to work on a Lego set, especially a big one like this, because this is like my dining room table here, and you can't just have Legos on your dining room table all the time for like weeks while you're working on a giant set. So it was great to be able to just pick this whole thing up and move it somewhere else when we needed to use the table for something else, and then I could pick it back up and put it back over here without having to pick up a million Legos every time. So that was a really great way to work on the Lego. So I recommend it if you are a Lego fan like myself, and are also have very little space in your house. Flat space to work on your Legos. Anyway, that's I just wanted to mention that. Okay, bye.